OpenAI became the face of artificial intelligence. Microsoft walked away with something far more valuable. They were partners. Then they nearly split. And only one of them understood what was really at stake. This is the story of what Microsoft quietly won. And like every good divorce story, it starts long before the breakup. Go back to the beginning. OpenAI was built to be independent. A research lab, a mission, safe AI for everyone, owned by no one. Building AI is the most expensive thing in technology. OpenAI was burning cash it didn't have. In 2019, almost no one would back it. The technology was unproven, the revenue barely existed. One man said yes. Microsoft's Satya Nadella. $1 billion! OpenAI took the money, believing it could stay in control, the capital without the leash. That one belief is where the whole story turns. Because Microsoft was not buying control, it was buying something better. Pillar 1. Capital. When everyone else hesitated, Microsoft kept funding OpenAI. Eventually, $13 billion. Pillar 2. Compute. From day one, OpenAI ran on Microsoft's cloud. Every model, every breakthrough, trained on Azure. Then ChatGPT exploded. 100 million users in 2 months, the fastest product launch in history, and all of it ran on Microsoft's machines. The more OpenAI grew, the more it needed Microsoft. Pillar 3. Distribution. Microsoft put OpenAI's AI inside Office, Windows, and its enterprise sales machine. Suddenly, OpenAI reached millions of businesses it could never have sold to on its own. Capital, compute, distribution. OpenAI did not just take Microsoft's money. It was now standing on Microsoft's foundation. For years, no one could see that leverage. Until one weekend in November 2023. OpenAI's board suddenly fired Sam Altman. No warning. They did not even tell Microsoft. The partnership looked finished. This was supposed to be the divorce. Everyone waited to watch Microsoft lose everything. Instead, Microsoft made one move. It offered to hire Sam and his team, all of them. Come to Microsoft. Because Microsoft opened its doors, within days, more than 700 of OpenAI's 800 employees threatened to quit and follow him. Think about what that meant. The talent, the technology, the entire future of OpenAI could simply walk across the street. And just like that, the board that thought it controlled OpenAI controlled nothing. Altman was back in 5 days, but the lesson was permanent. Microsoft never needed a board seat. It could absorb the entire company overnight. That is leverage. And then OpenAI finally got what it had wanted all along. Independence. In 2025, it rewrote the partnership. For the first time, OpenAI could build on other clouds, not just Microsoft's. On paper, the story was over. OpenAI was free. Then it signed a promise to spend $250 billion on Microsoft's cloud. Think about that. After years of trying to escape the dependency, OpenAI had just committed itself to it. And Microsoft's original $13 billion bet, now worth more than $130 billion. So who really won here? The company that built the AI, or the one everyone had to build on? Tell me below. Here's the part people miss. They never actually split. The partnership now runs all the way through 2032. But the moment they redrew the lines, you could finally see who held the leverage. Maybe Nadella did not plan every move in 2019. Maybe he just made one quiet bet and kept winning. Either way, the lesson is the same. The most powerful company isn't always the one making the product. Sometimes it's the one everyone else depends on. OpenAI got the headlines. OpenAI got the users. OpenAI became the face of the AI revolution. But every time OpenAI grew, Microsoft's position grew with it. Microsoft didn't win because OpenAI failed. Microsoft won because OpenAI succeeded. And that is how you win a divorce. So if the whole world keeps building on top of Microsoft, who is really winning the AI race? If this story made you think, subscribe. We break down the biggest power moves in AI, tech, and business, so you see what most people miss. Hit subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.